Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, during the 2022 presidential campaign, there was a discussion about regulating our churches. William Ruto and his allies opposed that kind of discussion. In fact, they used it as a tool against their opponent, to stage a kind of discussion about those who want to close the churches and those who support the church. So Christians were misled by this team, and they went on to frame Raila Odinga and Uhuru Kenyatta as non-believers. That was the discussion. So, in all that, today we are here with William Ruto in government as the head of government, and looking at what has been going on from Shakahola issues, you come to many other things that we have heard, so that issues happening in our church. Then you wonder, is this what Ruto was looking for and defending? Or indeed, what are we subjecting our own people to? Because when Mama Ida Odinga talked about the issue of regulating the church, it was all about protecting our own children, mothers, and everyone in this country. Because we have preachers who are exploiting the congregants. Beside that, we have some preachers who end up performing very sad rituals in the church in the name of worship, misleading the congregants. Those are not new stories. We've heard of people fasting to death to go to heaven. And now we are here with a story whereby a pastor forcing congregants to drink dirty water in the church so that all their sickness will be healed. He goes to an extent of even walking naked to a forest, then come back with the same group, and what do? They go and wash themselves in a tank of water. Then what do? Serve the dirty water to the congregants for healing. And all this is happening under the men who defended, such kind of behavior when someone suggested that we need to regulate our churches so that such kind of things should not be given a room and expose our own people to such danger activities.
Pasta wameenda Meka, wakakuja na nguvu. Wakikuja na nguvu, alafu wanatoa nguo. Wakitoa nguo, maji yamemwagwa kwa kanisa yote. Watu wanasema hivi, wanatubia hivi, wanatubia hivi, wanatubia hivi. Alafu wakawa wote mahotope. Alafu wakaambiwa hiyo maji wakunywa, kuna migonjwa itapona. Wakapatiwa kikombe, wakakunywa maji. Kikombe moja, kanisa yote ikakunywa ile maji. Ile maji safu. Pastor akasema ule mtu ataongea hii maneno atasikwa na kansa. Kansa ya hii. Watasikwa na hiyo kansa. Sasa sisi tukanyamaza, tumekataa kuongea hiyo maneno. Alafu akachukua ile watoto wandogo, wameenda shule. Tulikuwa naye huko Ngundu. Wameongea hiyo. Wachukua hiyo watoto wakanyonywa matiti, wakanyolewa sehemu za siri na sehemu hii. Wakanyolewa hiyo. Na makucha, wakakata makucha, sijui mahali wameweka. Alafu ng'ombe ikakuja. Ng'ombe ikatolewa dhabihu. Sasa hiyo ng'ombe ni ya kuongelelea watu wa kijiji. Ya kuongelelea kitu wa kijiji. Wale wameongea wakufe. Wale yani anasema ile mambo mabaya, ile zunzuna ikatupwa kwa kanisa yote, ile ndamu ikakunywa, tukapaka yote tukapaka. Sasa tumejenga kanisa ingine huko Nkilibu. Hiyo kanisa tumeenda kufungua siku hiyo. Kanisa ile siku tumeenda kufungua usiku mbele. Watu wakikuja sisi tumefungua. Alafu tukaenda tukaomba hii matangi, tukaweka maji, watu wakaleta mbuzi ya kuchinja. Alafu wakileta mbuzi ya kuchinja, wale wakigongwana wakaambia sasa mwanamke mmoja akachukuliwa akabeba hiyo mbuzi kondoo akaweka kwa mgongo. Sasa akaambiwa panda hii mti, akapanda mti, akasukumwa. Sasa akasukumwa na wanaume, huyo mwanamke akasukumwa akiwa usi. Sasa akasukumwa mpaka njuu. Sasa wakaambiana sasa tuendeni tukamalizia kwa ile ngeti. Kulikuwa na ngeti ya hii msitu pale. Hapo kulikuwa na ngeti ya hiyo msitu. Yaani wakaenda hapo, wakatoka hapo wote pamoja na pasta, wakatoa nguo zote saa 8 za usiku mpaka kwa hiyo msitu. Alafu wakirundi wote wakaingia ndani ya kitangi ile. Ndani wakafanya hii kudhambira kuoga wote wakaoga, wakatoka. Hiyo maji ikaachwa hapo, wale watu wakikuja mchana alafu wakunywe hiyo maji. Wapike chakula na hiyo maji.
Now, as we continue with the panel discussion, just a quick request for those who are watching and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, someone will be asking that, why are we bringing this discussion here? Anyway, it is touching on our politics. You know, for here, it's all about what affects us. In as much we give it a political eye or angle, the fact remains that we also have to educate the public on some of the dangers. So, civic education is here. For that purpose, this discussion is just okay on this punchline, because also it is also affecting social, how do we associate, and what do we learn from all this. So we are here to educate the public about such kind of bad practices in our churches. Yes, religious is opium of masses. They believe on anything, they come in their masses, and when they believe, changing what they have trusted is also very hard. But by the fact that the pastor went on to warn the congregants not to try and leak out what has gone on in the church, the way the lady explained, that already was a red alert. It was enough for them to know that whatever they are doing is wrong. Whatever their pastor is advising them, they should not take it. Because nani mwenye hapendi kutoa ushuhuda. Once something good happens, you would see pastors on the pulpit, calling on these people to give a testimony. If what they were doing is right, why warn them not to share out this information to the other people? It tells you the pastor knew that what he was doing, it is dirty, it is wrong, it is just very bad. And he knew it was going to expose him. But look at that. All this is happening when Ruto is the president. The same man who defended the question about regulating our churches, because such individuals will not be operating in this country in the name of pastors. And these are some of the individuals who are running their own churches registered on their names. At least we have churches which are very well organized. With those ones, it is very easy to regulate because they have leadership all over. Kienda Catholic Church, such a behavior, they will punish you. Hata watakufukuza kazi. Enda SDA. You go to churches like, hizi tunaona hapa PAG Church, we have Friends Church, there are so many. Hiyo si kanisa ya mtu individual. So, with such behavior, you will punish this pastor easily. Na umutoe. Lakini hizi ya watu wameanza wenyewe. How do you regulate them? Regulate them. Ukifuatilia utapata hii pastor wameanza tu kanisa yao pale, hao ndio viongozi, hao ndio wenye kanisa. But now what they are doing down there, those are the churches that need to be regulated. Whoever get out of, the law, let him be dealt with. If you become suspicious with such kind of behavior, you'll be dealt with. But now they are protected by someone from State House. Kenyans will continue to suffer, they will be exploited, and bad things will just happen to our own children. Imagine what they did to school-going children. Look at that. Was it necessary? But it is happening here simply because the man in the State House was defending these individuals. That church should be a crime scene. It should be investigated. And let the individuals involved in this take responsibility. Maji chafu watu wameoga ndani kwa tank. Then they serve people. Even if somebody don't know, wanatumia maji chafu kupika. Mpango gani uko nao na watu? Very sad that this one is happening in Kenya in this century. Mambo mengine haifai fanyike katika hii karne tuko ndani. But it is happening because of political gain, he had to support such crooks.